Well, we're at 7:45 here at KNEB. A look at our news headlines. Actually, our News Extra program is coming up next, and then we'll check the birthdays and anniversaries for you. News Extra is brought to you today by Gehring Civic Center. And here is Kevin Mooney.
Thank you, Dennis, and good morning, everyone. Pleased to have John Brehm with us here today, the Veteran Service Officer for Scottsbluff County. And as everyone knows, Memorial Day is coming up here this weekend on Monday. So we thought we'd have John in and talk about all the Memorial Day programs that are going on and the importance of the holiday, and a number of programs taking place, right, John?
Yes. The first one is going to be on Sunday, May 27th. It's going to be at the I don't know if you have there. Oh, that's going to be at Creighton Valley Cemetery, and then that's the only one on Sunday. And then on the 28th, we go over to the first one will be at Fairview Cemetery at 9 o'clock, West Lawn Cemetery at 10, and then at 11 o'clock is a program at Sunset Memorial Park, along with the three programs. They start at 10, I believe, down there at Mitchell. They have the South Mitchell Cemetery, the North Mitchell Cemetery, and they do one off the River Bridge. Then there is that's at Mitchell Valley Cemetery at 10, and the North Platte River Bridge at 10:30, and then the North Mitchell Valley Cemetery, and that'll be at whenever they get done with the other ones, they'll go right out there. And then East Lawn Cemetery is going to be at 11 o'clock also. And there's going to be a program at the Western Nebraska State Veterans Home at 1:30.
Wow, number of opportunities for folks to attend programs and activities on Memorial Day. And at some of these programs, you have some of these activities, you have actual real programs that take about, 45 minutes long or something like that?
I'd say they probably take about 20 minutes to a half hour.
Okay.
All these places will have programs. They'll have nice little programs in with the rifle salute and the taps.
Okay.
And they all put on real good programs. And there seems to be more activity, and the program seems to be getting better and more people attending as we go along.
Well, that's good, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's what we do.
That's the whole idea. That's the whole idea. All right, and then you have a gentleman that's coming in at a few of these programs at Sunset Memorial Park, over at the West Nebraska Veterans Home, and I think at Fairview Cemetery. A gentleman from Lincoln that'll be here. That'll be your special speaker for those three programs, right?
Yes, his name is John McNally. In January this year, he got appointed as the Deputy Director for the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs. Real fine young gentleman, and we're real happy he could come out and join us for our Memorial Day activities.
All right, so he'll be the special program at those three different programs. Now, you do have some need for some volunteers on a couple of things on Friday. So let's discuss that, because people will see the Memorial Avenue of flags on a couple of streets in town, right?
Well, yeah, they're going to, on Friday afternoon, the city of Scottsbluff, the streets department, is going to be putting up flags. They're on East Overland, Broadway, and also on 27th, on West 27th Street. Very magnificent. I'd like to add that the flags on Broadway, they're 4x6s, and they're brand new flags. We replaced the whole bunch of them, which was an expensive proposition, but we got her done. Now, volunteers are needed at Fairview Cemetery at 9 o'clock on Friday, May 25th, 2010, to put flags on the veterans' graves, and then on Saturday at 10 o'clock at Sunset. Now, Beth Lynn is the one who's kind of chairing this, to putting the flags on the veterans' graves. So if anybody has a grave that's missed, or at Fairview Cemetery or Sunset, or has been missed, you might want to get a hold of Beth Lynn, and her phone number is 631-9932.
631-9932. And anybody that wants to help volunteer to put some of these flags on graves and so forth, you guys would greatly appreciate it, right?
Sure. We'd like it. We need volunteers, or if you have a loved one in either Fairview or Sunset, come out at those times, and you can pick up a flag and put it on the grave yourself. We'll have volunteers come out and pick them up, and then that way, then you can talk to Beth Lynn, and she can make sure your name's on the list for next year.
All right. Now, a list of these Memorial Day programs, we're going to have them on our website, but if people want to go look and make sure they know what time a certain ceremony is, do you guys have that on your on your website, or should they just give you a call?
I'll make sure it goes on the website today, but they can give our office a call, 436-6643, and either myself or one of the girls there will be glad to tell them. They'll
All
do
right,
it.
436-6643, and that's the number to call if you got any questions. And once again, everything starts up on Sunday, and then it really gets going at about 9 o'clock on Monday morning and all the way through 1:30 in the afternoon on Monday.
Yes.
Appreciate you stopping in, John, and have a good weekend, okay?
Thank you.
All right. We'll be back with Kendra Feather right after this. All right. Let's get Kendra in that chair.
See ya.
Oh, hey, Rob, make sure he gets a blue cup. Thank you.
I'm gonna sit on you.
There we go. Talk about Cheryl, I guess, first.
Yep.
Facility or visit us at www.gearingciviccenter.com. The Gearing Civic Center. You've been here, you know.
All right, we are back on the News Extra program, and Kendra Feather is here, our sales director here at KNEB, and we thought we'd promote a little bit this morning. A couple of activities that are going on over the next week here at KNEB, starting tomorrow morning when we have a special reception for a special person, right?
Right. Cheryl Jordan has retired, and we just want to tell her goodbye. We want to thank her for her years she was here at KNEB. When Cheryl and I started, Cheryl started 3 days before I did, so we kind of bonded because we were the newbies in the building when we were out at the old building. And I guess besides our receptionist, a lot of us would think of her as our mascot or our cheerleader here at KNEB. So.
That's right.
And I can imagine, if you haven't met Cheryl and you just heard her voice, you should stop in tomorrow. We're going to have some refreshments, some coffee, some orange juice. And if you haven't met her, you're going to know her by the time you leave, or you'll end up with a hug. That's all I'm telling you. That's just how it is.
Yeah, she's one of the friendliest persons you'll ever want to meet. Cheryl Jordan never has a bad thing to say about anybody, and she's just a wonderful gal, and we're going to miss her quite a bit here.
That's right. And it's from 8 to 10. Stop by here at KNEB at 1928 East Portal Place. We're just located behind Team Chevrolet. And, just stop in and say hi, or if you want to send an email. I can't remember where you guys were saying to send an email to wish her good luck. It's feedback@kneb.com, I think.
Feedback at KNEB.
Yeah. So if you'd like to do that, or I know she's met several of you, throughout the years of being here at KNEB, and she'd just love to say, hi or goodbye, or come set up a time to have lunch with her. She'd be so tickled about that.
That's right. So do that tomorrow morning, 8 to 10 a.m. And then the following Friday, we have big doings going on, as if there isn't enough to do on that weekend.
Well, we wanted to be part of it too. There's nothing going on next weekend, is there?
No.
Though, we have been celebrating Beef Month throughout the month of May. We are so proud to be supporters of beef and supporting the beef industry. And so we're going to have a big barbecue here out at KNEB. It's a free will donation for a hamburger or brat, chips, and a drink. And the donations we get will be going to Camp Scott. Traeger Grills will be here. The Nebraska Beef Council will be here. We'll be spinning the KNEB prize wheel. So
there you go. Don't miss out on that.
Yeah, it'll be a fun time. We'll be doing a live remote, but come and see us from 11 to 1. Bring your office crew, and we'll feed them. And even for $1 or $2, if you put it in our jar. We did a nice fundraiser last year for Camp Scott, and we're just proud to support Camp Scott because they help with the disabled children for their camp they have this summer.
Yeah. All right. So that's a really good deal. We really do encourage you to be out here from 11 to 1 next Friday, not tomorrow, but next Friday.
And 8 to 10 tomorrow.
And 8 to 10 tomorrow for Cheryl's reception. And Rob and I will be out doing practice rallying at the time that barbecue's going on.
That's right. I don't think they want to suit
We're
up and help me out.
actually at rally school about that time.
That's what Rob said.
Yeah, the practice rally doesn't start till 1 o'clock.
So we'd like to invite all our neighbors, everybody that wants to come over. We'll be serving up some great items, and I think Traeger Grills will be doing some sampling too. The Traeger Grill guy told me he would give me a free grill if I bought the pie he made on the grill for $799. So I thought that was a pretty good deal.
Not a bad deal there.
That's right.
All right.
No, it's amazing what they cook on those grills and come out. And then Lisa from the Nebraska Beef Council will be here from Kearney and doing some giveaways and things too. And maybe have some recipes and stuff you can use for summer grilling.
All right. Very good. So put those 2 dates on your calendar tomorrow and a week from tomorrow right here at KNEB.
Well, thanks for making time for me.
All right, you bet. All right, that's it on News Extra today.